So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we have the privilege to introduce to you this beautiful 1952 Ford Customline two-door. And this car comes to us an older restoration that still presents very well. Finished in that Sandpiper Tan with the added brown, two-tone exterior featuring all your factory stainless and chrome emblems and trim. And that beautiful Bedford two-tone corduroy tan interior that presents very well. There is a reason why this car has won a number of local car show trophies. It is just a beautiful example of this generation Ford. And it's not just a good looking car, it's a great driving car. So we'll grab the other camera, we'll go for a test drive. So now we're ready to take that beautiful 1952 Ford Customline for a test drive.
Yep.
And that 215 six-cylinder, it fires right up.
It does. Yeah, and actually that whole engine bay is nicely detailed. I mean, this is a car that you can take to a local cruising or car show, and they have. I mean, this car does come with a number of trophies from winning local shows. It's a great looking car. It's one of those that you just kind of walk up on, and just about everyone who comes to the showroom and sees the car, like right away, like, man, it's a good looking Ford.
It is, yeah. And like Tyler said, as soon as you walk up on it, you know it was a quality restoration when it was done. And I mean,
it's showing a little bit of age. It's an older restoration, so you're getting some solvent pop in some areas, but in some not so noticeable places. So I mean, the car just, like, when you walk up on it, it just looks like a. It is, because it's a beautiful example of these early 50s Fords. And I mean, just on top of it looking like, I mean, being a beautiful looking Ford, it's a great driving car too.
It is very easy to drive. It is all manual, steering and brakes, stops and transmission. So it's 3-speed. And the transmission shifts and does everything just like it should. It was reported to actually just been rebuilt. So, but yeah, the car, you know, it still steers very well. You got your factory large steering wheel, helps you in the parking lots. It brakes nice and straight.
Yeah.
It's a great little driving 52.
Absolutely. I mean, even from the passenger seat here, I mean, the suspension, it feels nice and tight. It handles the bumps on the road very well. It's just such a smooth car.
Yeah. I mean, we're cruising around right at 50 miles per hour. It's nice and smooth. All my gauges appear to work. I do have oil pressure, fuel, temperature, and charging, and my speedometer. They're all working.
Yeah. And actually, the cabin, for being a 50s era car, the cabin's pretty quiet. I mean,
it is.
All your seals are in great shape.
I got slight.
Yeah, I just have a hint of wind
windshield
noise from the vent window, but probably where the windshield meets the door. But it's such a great car. The interior in this car is excellent.
Yeah.
Throughout. No excuses. I mean, it shows so well. The only imperfection of the interior is just the age of the steering wheel.
And the surround on the gauges looks like it's original. But yeah, all your lights work, the wipers work, the radio works.
Factory AM radio.
It's quiet, but it does work. The tubes do power up still. Yeah, your blower motor works in both speeds.
Yeah, just
a beautiful little car.
It is. And it just, some attention to detail was taken during the restoration. I mean, it was restored back to factory spec. It is finished in its not its original, but in the correct Sandpiper Tan exterior paint. It does have a now brown painted roof.
Which it was a Sandpiper Tan car.
It was. Yeah, just it's not its original paint. It's been repainted.
Yeah. And it's originally two-tone tan corduroy. Bedford Corduroy.
Yeah, so I mean, everything, I mean, they made sure to go back to factory with this car, and I love it. I mean, you just don't see them in this factory spec anymore.
And we'll get that little 6-cylinder to come to life.
Yeah. horsepower powerhouse.
Yep. I'm not going to push it. We'll go up to 55 miles per hour. And it's doing everything a car should do.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Smoothly pulling itself up to speed.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a beautiful example of this generation Ford. And it's going to present so well at any local cruising or car show.
Absolutely.
I mean, the minor flaws we're going to show you in the next portion of the video, people walking by the car are not going to notice.
No.
It is a very well done car. So, and it's turnkey, no excuses. You know,
Ready to enjoy classic.
yeah. So, stay tuned to the walk around portion video and then inspection. You won't want to miss it. So now that we're done with the test drive portion of the video, we'll start the inspection portion of the video of this beautiful 1952 Ford Customline two-door. And like I said earlier, it is a little bit of an older restoration, but it still presents very well. But it does have a couple very minor flaws, and they're minor. But we'll go ahead and we'll get started on the windshield here. The windshield itself is in very good condition. No cracks, no major chips. Your molding around the windshield is in very good condition.
No major scratches of any kind on the driver's side.
Yeah, no. Across your cowls in very good condition. Your driver's side front left fender is in very good condition. We do have a little bit of bubbling down here low. While we're here, we do have a little bit of looks almost like a solvent pop right there on the door. Your beltline trim is in very good condition. I'm not seeing really anything to note on it. Your factory Customline emblem has been riveted on from the face, but is intact and in some good condition. All four of your factory steel wheels are in very good condition. They might have some minor chipping like back when you installed the hubcaps, but all four of your hubcaps are in very good condition. The same with the beauty rings. And they're nicely painted Sandpiper Tan to match the car with those great wide white wall tires. Driver's side of the hood is in very good condition. Not
Got a
seeing
couple
any-
little chips, so maybe along the edge, kind of nitpicky stuff. But
yeah, no dents.
top of the fender is nice and clean.
Now across and behind both headlight baskets, there's a little bit of chipping in the paint. And we do have minor, looks like almost like another solvent pop. And there's just a couple little chips, a couple more little solvent pop bubbles there across the front. Your chrome on the front's in excellent condition. Not seeing any dents. Shines very well. Same with your hood ornament, that awesome hood ornament, and your Ford emblem. And I'm assuming all this has either been re-chromed or replaced during the restoration. We do have a couple little minor chips and another little solvent pop there. Passenger side of the hood's nice and straight. Very good condition. Top of your passenger side fenders in very good condition. And like I said, behind that headlight basket, you got some paint chips there as well. Coming down onto the fender, again, your beltline molding is in very good condition. Same with the rest of the fender. Your steel wheel hubcap, all in very good condition.
Again,
Coming down low, you do have a couple little bubbling.
down low. Same with another like solvent pop on the door, just like the driver's side.
So your passenger side of the windshield is in very good condition. Not seeing any scratches or chips, cracks. Your trim again is in very good condition. Across the roof, in very good condition, nice and straight. The paint's laid very well. Very little to no orange peel. And then your passenger side glass is all in very good condition, including all the trim around the glass. Your passenger side mirror might show a little bit of aging on the stem, but it's in good condition. Same with the beltline molding, the rest of the door. Not seeing anything. We do have some, I wonder if that's lead popping there, because there's a body seam there. But coming into the interior, you see a very nicely presenting two-tone tan corduroy interior.
Doors in very good condition. I mean, your seam there is nice and crisp. Rest of the bottom of the door is in very good condition. Same with your door jambs, nice and clean. I mean, your scuff plates are even, they shine bright. I mean, maybe have just some real nitpicky surface scratches, but no heavy gouges in the paint and the door jambs. Painted section of the door is in very good condition. All of the cloth and corduroy is in excellent condition throughout. Window crank, all your bright work on the door, showing very well, same with your armrest. Going to the interior, your dash, your painted dash is showing excellent. Factory AM radio, shafted AM radio, your speaker cover with the Ford crest, your carpet, absent of any major wear or defects. Your seat, I mean, your padding is very good. I mean, it's not broken down in the slightest. There's no heavy wear or defects in the corduroy and cloth on the seat. Even when you fold it over, the vinyl behind is in very good condition. The rear carpet's excellent. Same with your rear seat. And just showing almost no age and wear throughout the interior.
And these doors open and close extremely well, just like they should. So coming down to the quarter, this trim is in very good condition. We do have a little ding there and a couple little minor scratches up top. In front of the wheel opening, you have some light bubble there. Of course, your rear wheel's in very good condition, just like the front too. Your rear glass is in very good condition. No cracks, no major scratches. Got a little bit of denting in the trim there below the windshield. And then the rest of the quarter panel's in very good condition. All your rear chrome, tail light, lenses, bumper, all in very good condition.
Shift there.
Nice and straight, shines very well. Same with the Ford emblem. Very good condition. Your trunk, let Tyler get across that rear bumper there. See how nice and straight that is. And then you got your gas fill there. And that deck lid is in very good condition as well. Coming into a nicely finished trunk compartment. You got the jack and your factory spare. Nice trunk liner.
The mat is screwed down, so not going to be able to get you a great look underneath it.
But you just see the attention to detail. They got the padding back in the trunk lid. You got both your stickers for your spare tire and the jack operation. Tells you how to jack the car up properly. Come around the driver's side rear quarter, nice and straight again. I'm not seeing any dents. Might have some real nitpicky light dimples down there.
Yeah, you got front
of the wheel.
Solvent pop in front of the wheel. The wheel and hubcap are comparable to the rest. In very good condition.
This front trim, we have a very minor ding here and a couple little light scratches, but
A little ding down low too.
overall in good condition. Your rear, driver's side of the rear windscreen is in very good condition. Same with the roof, nice and straight, clean. All your driver's side glass is in very good condition. No delamination, no cracks. All your trim's in very good condition. Driver's side mirrors in good condition. Very minor age on it. And coming up in the interior of the driver's side, very comparable to the passenger side, presents very well.
Again, doors in very good condition. That factory seam showing very well. Rest of the bottom of the doors in very good condition. Same with your door jambs. And you can just tell they've taken very good care getting in and out of the vehicle, that they don't scuff up the transition plate or the door jambs. Painted portion on the driver's side door is very clean, just like the passenger side. I did notice one little touch-up scratch there at the front, but really not bad. All your bright work again is in excellent condition. The cloth and corduroy showing no wear or defects. Same with your armrest, driver's seat. Again, that padding is just excellent. Driver's side carpet, again showing pretty much no wear. Got your auto certificate holder on the column. And all your knobs and controls are easily legible. Awesome factory gauge cluster. And your factory steering wheel is showing a little bit of age. You got some cracking that's kind of typical on these where they connect in the middle. And your horn button showing a little bit of age. But overall, I would say it's very good. Definitely well above average condition for these steering wheels at this vintage. Coming to the back of the seats, very clean. Back seat again showing no signs of wear or use.
That door closes just like it should. So coming into the engine compartment, very nicely detailed engine compartment. So we'll get this 6-cylinder fired up. We'll show you some lights working.
That 215/6 fires right up just like it should. Running like a little sewing machine, no knocking, no weird sounds of any kind. That's all that awesome factory coil bath air cleaner. There's some lights working. There's your headlights, your brights. Driver's side turn signal. Got a little faint, kind of hard to say like this. Passenger side turn signal is working. It is still 6 volt, so they are a little faint. So we got running lights, brake lights, driver's side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. All your lights work just as they should.
So if you're in the market for a 2-door classic that you can take to any local cruise-in or car show and it'll stand very proud, you definitely want to take a very close look at this sweetheart of a 1952 Ford Customline. Rock Solid Motorsports.